Hi everyone, welcome to this month's guided meditation where I'll be inviting you to join me in the full rain practice where we'll cover all 4 steps. For anybody who hasn't been following along over the past couple months or so, the rain practice is a practice for usually working with a personal difficulty, and it covers 4 steps. It's an acronym. The R stands for recognize. And in the recognize step, we practice really seeing clearly what's going on in our mind and our body in this moment. And the A step stands for allow, where we practice letting whatever is present, any bodily sensations, emotions, thought patterns, letting them be here without pushing them away, without clinging to them, without sort of saying that this shouldn't be here right now. In the investigate step, we gently get curious about what's really going on for us right now, what's so hard about this experience that we're working with. And in the nurture step, we practice offering ourselves what we need in this moment to be with this experience. And after the end step, there's often a 5th step called after the rain. There's an invitation to really just rest and soak into any space that's opened up, any shifts that have taken place through the practice. And that's somewhat optional, as not everybody will experience an opening or shifts as part of the practice. So if you do find yourself not really feeling change, that's okay. You can continue nurturing or allowing, or whichever step feels most appropriate for you right now. And so the way that this practice will work is I will give some instructions for each step, and then I will allow a period of time, 2 to 3 minutes, for you to work inwardly with the step, and then we'll move on to the next one. And it'll begin with choosing a personal difficulty that you're experiencing. Could be right now, could be something from the past, but whatever you choose, it should be, on a scale of 1 to 10, around a 3 to 5. We don't want to choose something that's highly activating when we're first getting going with this practice. And so I'm just going to offer you some space right now, about a minute, to consider what you might work with, and then we'll get into the practice. Okay, so hopefully you've got your difficult situation that you would like to work with. And we're going to begin with some just basic mindfulness practice to kind of set the stage for the rain practice. So I will start and end with my words, and I'll let you know about a minute before the practice is going to end, so you can transition out. And everything that I say is a suggestion. If anything that I say doesn't feel good to you for any reason, there's no obligation to do it. So I'll invite you to begin by closing your eyes If closing your eyes doesn't feel good for any reason, you're welcome to keep them open, and with your gaze soft and on the floor just in front of you. Sitting in a way that feels comfortable, where you can be both relaxed and alert. Could also be standing, sitting in a chair, on a cushion, or if you feel you can stay alert, you can lay down. Now we'll invite you to take 3 to 4 slow, deep breaths, allowing the inhale and the exhale to be equal in length. Perhaps a count of 5 on the inhale and a count of 5 on the exhale. Now, letting your breath return to a normal, natural state. And placing your awareness on your anchor. Your anchor could be your breath, could be your sense of touch, sensations in your hands, sense of your feet on the ground. It might be your sense of hearing, the sounds that you hear around you. Let's choose whichever anchor feels most accessible to you in this moment. And this is the place where you can always return when your attention drifts into thinking, planning, imagining. Whenever you go away from the present moment, this is where you come back to. It's always here. Just noticing where your mind is right now. If it's drifted from the present moment, gently bringing it back to your anchor. Knowing that thinking, distraction is normal. Your mind has wandered, coming back. No need for judgment. Thinking, moving around is what the mind does naturally. Practice of mindfulness is just returning, noticing when we get lost and returning. We'll stay here for about another 30 seconds, and then we'll start to move into our rain practice. Okay, we'll begin the R step, bringing to mind a situation that you're struggling with, you're still trying to land on something. It could be a conversation that you regret, some grief, some anger, fear. Anything that's hard for you right now. Again, on a 3 to 5 scale of 10 in terms of the difficulty. As you remember this, you could visualize the scene, see it clearly, remember any words that were spoken or unspoken. Noticing any thoughts that are present, the emotions that are stirred up, and particularly any sensations in the body. I'll give you about 2 minutes to recognize what's going on right now inside. Your mind drifts from the scene, from the body, and just gently bringing it back. The focus on this difficult experience. Now that we are seeing clearly what's happening inside us, we can move on to the allow step, where we practice letting this experience be here without judging it or pushing it away. We're not saying that we're okay with any aspect of the situation that brought up these emotions, stirred up these bodily sensations. We're not saying even that we're okay with the sensations, the emotions. We're just saying that, yes, this can be here right now. Dropping resistance to it, which adds a layer of suffering. allowing might look like saying, yes, I consent. This can be here. Any words that might help this emotion know that it can be present, that these sensations can be present. It'll take about 2 minutes for this step. Now I'll invite you to move on to the investigate step. In this step, we gently get curious about this inner experience that we're having right now. You might ask yourself, what's the hardest part of this? What am I believing about myself right now? Where in my body do I notice this most? You might let your face and your body express this feeling. What would it look like on your face and how you hold your body? You might ask, how old is this feeling? Is this some younger part of me that is showing up right now? And why is it here? What does it need from me? What does it need from some larger source of love or wisdom? If at the end of the I step it's not clear to you how old this part is and what it might need from you, you might go back to the allow step. Just practice letting it be there, without pushing it away, without clinging to it. This is how we practice getting, we set the stage for curiosity by allowing. Sometimes it takes a lot of allowing before it's possible to get curious. You have a sense of what this hurting part of you is and where it's coming from, what it might need. You can come along with me to the nurture step. And in this step, we practice caring for ourselves, caring for this younger part of us that's really struggling right now. It might come in the form of a message sent inward of care. Could come in the form of touch, maybe putting a hand on the part of the body where the feelings are most intense, giving yourself a hug. That's one of my personal favorites. It might involve inviting in some love and wisdom from a source that feels bigger than you. Imagining that younger part bathed in glowing light, or having its need for care met in maybe a way that it never has been before. Just notice what comes naturally. See if you can offer that care inward. As my teacher Tara Brach often says, after the rain, the world can feel fresh and vibrant and alive. And so right now I'll invite you to notice if anything has shifted for you in this practice, if any space has opened up inside. You might ask yourself, what's changed since I started this practice? Can I be with that? Can I allow this opening inside to be here? And just rest in that. And it's also entirely possible that you've gotten here and nothing has shifted inside, and you still are struggling with the difficult emotions, with the scene that we're working with. That's okay too. If that's the case for you, for the next minute or so, I'll invite you to continue practicing to allow those emotions and sensations to be here. And at the end of the minute, we'll bring our practice to a close. Okay, this ends our practice. I'll invite you to take your time, open your eyes, come back into whatever space you're in, stretch, get a drink of water. Just notice what you need right now and offer that to yourself. I want to really thank you once again for joining me for this practice. Really grateful that you're here, and I hope that it's helpful. I invite any questions, feedback, responses. You can leave them in the comments at the bottom of the email. You can reply to me, reach out directly at by email at welcome@heronpain.ca. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, until next time, take care, be well.